আমি জিঅ'গ্ৰাফিৰ 500টা কুৱেশ্যনৰ ছিৰিজৰ প্ৰথম পাৰ্টটো ইতিমধ্যে শেষ কৰিলোঁ। তাত আমি 100টা কুৱেশ্যন চাইছিলোঁ। আজি আমি ছেকেণ্ড পাৰ্টটোত আৰু 100টা কুৱেশ্যন আমি আজি ডিছকাছ কৰিম। গতিকে আহক ভিডিঅ'টো ষ্টাৰ্ট কৰোঁ। গতিকে 101 নম্বৰ বা আমি ছেকেণ্ড পাৰ্টৰ 1 নম্বৰ কুৱেশ্যনটো আছে হুইচ ৰক হেজ মোৰ চিলিকা কণ্টেণ্ট। গতিকে অন দ্য বেচিছ অফ চিলিকা কণ্টেণ্ট আমি কেনেকুৱা ৰকত চিলিকা কণ্টেণ্ট বেছি পাব পাৰোঁ আৰু কম পাব পাৰোঁ তাৰে দিয়া আছে। হুইচ ৰক হেজ মোৰ চিলিকা কণ্টেণ্ট হয় তেতিয়াহ'লে গ্ৰেনাইট। This is very important. ইয়াত দিয়া আছে which rock has less silica content into gabbro. Where the Andes mountain is located. Very important. Andes mountain is located in South America. Next dia say where the Rocky mountain is located. Very important. Rocky mountain is located in North America. Next say where the Rocky mountain is located in North America. Where the Atlas mountain is located. Where the Atlas mountain is located northwest Africa বা আফ্ৰিকা বুলিও ক'ব পাৰোঁ. Where the Alps mountain is located Europe. Europe আৰু এছিয়াক ডিভাইড কৰিছে আল্পছ মাউণ্টেইনে. What is the name of the highest plateau in the world? গতিকে ৱৰ্ল্ডৰ হাইয়েষ্ট প্লেটুখনৰ নাম হ'ল টিবেটান প্লেটু. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে where the Tibetan plateau is located between Himalayan and Kunlun mountain. Where the plateau of Colombia is located USA. গতিকে নেক্সট আছে where the plateau of Bolivia is located in this mountain. Eduta খুব important. Where the plateau of Colombia is located USA আৰু where the plateau of Bolivia is located in this mountain. Next আছে Troposphere extends up to 18 km. What is normal lapse rate? 6.4 degree centigrade per kilometer. Which layer separates troposphere from stratosphere? Tropopause. Very important. In which layer condensation, precipitation and storms etc. occur? Okay. This is also very important. Troposphere only. Troposphere condensation, precipitation and storms এইবিলাক occur হয় বা এইবিলাক ফৰ্ম হয়. নেক্সট ইয়াৰ আছে the stratosphere extends up to how many kilometer? 50 kilometer. Which layer separates the stratosphere from mesosphere? Stratopause. Next ইয়াৰ আছে what is temperature inversion বা temperature inversion কাক কোৱা হয়? In this condition temperature increases with increase in height. গতিকে যিমানে হাইট বাঢ়ি যাব সিমানে টেম্পাৰেচাৰো বাঢ়ি যাব. সেইটো ফিনমিনাক আমি টেম্পাৰেচাৰ ইনভাৰ্জন বুলি ক'ব পাৰোঁ. ভেৰি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে দ্য ফিনমিনা অফ টেম্পাৰেচাৰ ইনভাৰ্জন অকাৰ্ছ ইন হুইচ লেয়াৰ? ষ্ট্ৰেটস্ফিয়াৰ. খুব ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে দ্য ওজন লেয়াৰ অৰ দ্য ওজনস্ফিয়াৰ ফাউণ্ড ইন হুইচ লেয়াৰ? কোনটো লেয়াৰত আমি ওজনস্ফিয়াৰ ষ্টেজটো পাব পাৰোঁ? ইয়াত দিয়া আছে ইন দ্য ষ্ট্ৰেটস্ফিয়াৰ. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে হুইচ লেয়াৰ ইজ সুইটেবল ফৰ দ্য ফ্লাইং অফ জেট এয়াৰক্ৰাফ্ট? very important. Next stratosphere. গতিকে নেক্সট আছে mesosphere extends up to 80 km above stratopause. গতিকে stratopause 80 কিলোমিটাৰ ওপৰলৈকে mesosphere পাব পাৰোঁ. ইয়াত দিয়া আছে which layer is considered as the coldest layer of the atmosphere? Mesosphere. Very important. Which layer or belt separates mesosphere from ionosphere? Mesopause. Because of which layer the radio communication is possible on earth? খুব ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট প্ৰশ্ন. ইয়াত দিয়া আছে এনচাৰ ionosphere. Ionosphere extends up to কিমান কিলোমিটাৰলৈকে আমি ionosphere পাব পাৰোঁ? ইয়াত দিয়া আছে up to 600 কিলোমিটাৰ above mesosphere. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে which layer act as an protective layer against the meteoroids? meteoroidsৰ এগেইনষ্টত কোনটো লেয়াৰে protective layer কাম কৰে? ইয়াত দিয়া আছে ionosphere. Next দিয়া আছে in which layer temperature increases with increasing of altitude? গতিকে altitude বাঢ়ি যোৱাৰ লগে লগে টেম্পাৰেচাৰ বাঢ়ি যায় থাৰ্মস্ফিয়াৰত. ইয়াত দিয়া আছে the zone thermosphere found in where বা which layer? The zone thermosphere found in where? Between 85 to 600 kilometer above the surface. গতিকে পৃথিৱীৰ 85 to 600 কিলোমিটাৰলৈকে পৃথিৱীৰ উপৰিভাগত আমি থাৰ্মস্ফিয়াৰ জোনটো পাব পাৰোঁ. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে the upper limit of the thermosphere is called thermopause. নেক্সট দিয়া আছে the upper part of the thermosphere is contains which type of gases? গতিকে থাৰ্মস্ফিয়াৰৰ আপাৰ পাৰ্টটোত কেনেকুৱা ধৰণৰ আমি গেছ পাব পাৰোঁ? অনলি দ্য লাইটাৰ গেছেছ লাইক হিলিয়াম আৰু হাইড্ৰজেন. গতিকে হিলিয়াম আৰু হাইড্ৰজেনৰ দৰে লাইটাৰ গেছবিলাক আমি থাৰ্মস্ফিয়াৰৰ আপাৰ পাৰ্টত পাব পাৰোঁ. নেক্সট আছে next দিয়া আছে the outermost part of the atmosphere of the earth is known as গতিকে atmosphere outermost part টোক আমি কওঁ exosphere then দিয়া আছে the outer part of the exosphere is known as magnetosphere insolation is measured with the pyranometer next দিয়া আছে what is albedo মানে কি the earth's surface does not absorb all the energy that it receives the proportion of the solar radiation reflected from the surface is called albedo গতিকে পৃথিৱীৰ পৰা যিখিনি এনাৰ্জি এবজৰ্ব নহয় পৃথিৱীয়ে যিখিনি এনাৰ্জি এবজৰ্ব কৰিব নোৱাৰে সেইখিনি ৰিফ্লেক্ট কৰি পঠোৱাকে আমি albedo বুলি কওঁ next আছে where the insolation is highest at the equator গতিকে ইকুৱেটৰৰ ইনসোলেশনটো highest হয় next আছে where the insolation is lowest at the poles equatorial low pressure belt extends between 5 degree north to 5 degree south 5 degree north or 5 degree south লৈকে extend কৰি থাকে equatorial low pressure belt to next আছে subtropical high pressure belt extends between 30 degree to 35 degree in both the hemisphere গতিকে north আৰু south দুটা hemisphere আৰু 30 to 35 degree আমি subtropical high pressure belt to পাব পাৰো next আছে what is horse latitude the zone of high pressure is known as horse latitude next আছে subpolar low pressure belt extends between 60 to 65 degree in both the hemisphere next আছে air moves from which pressure belt to which pressure belt air moves from high pressure belt to low pressure belt what is pressure gradient or parametric slope the slope of pressure from high to low is called as pressure gradient or barometric slope what is isoburst the imaginary line joining the points having same pressure is called isoburst গটিকে having same pressure যোনটো লাইনে same pressure থকা লোকেশন বিলাকক জয়েন কৰে imaginary line টোক আমি isoburst বুলি কওঁ ইয়াত দিয়া আছে what is geostrophic wind the winds blowing parallel to the isoburst generally at the height of 600 meter is called geostrophic wind next আছে give some examples of permanent winds বা permanent movement গটিকে permanent movement বা permanent winds এর যদি एग्जांपल দিবালে উত্তর আছে trade winds westerlies polar winds give some examples of secondary movement cyclone anticyclone monsoon what is seasonal winds this is very important what is seasonal winds are the winds which reverse its direction completely every 6 months is called seasonal গটিকে 6 মাহৰ মুৰে মুৰে ই নিজৰ ডাইৰেকশনটো কমপ্লিটলি উল্টা ফালে ববলৈ আৰম্ভ কৰে নেক্সট আছে give an example of seasonal winds very important question monsoon is a seasonal wind what is the name of the instrument by which humidity is measured hygrometer and psychrometer next dia say where is the Sahara desert is located Africa বা North Africa বা আমি largely Africa বুলি ক'ব পাৰো next dia say where the Atacama desert is located North Chile South America where the Patagonia desert is located Argentina where the Kalahari desert is located Botswana Africa where the Namib desert is located Namibia Africa where the Barren desert is located Iran where the Salt desert is located Iran next আছে where the Gibson desert is located Australia where the steppe grassland is located Eurasia Eastern Europe and Central Asia গটিকে ইউৰোপ আৰু এছিয়া দুটাটো থকাৰ কাৰণে এইটো ইউৰেছিয়া where the pastas grassland is located Hungary where the prairie grassland is located USA very important where the pampas grassland is located Argentina this is also very important next আছে where the veld grassland is located South Africa বা আমি আফ্ৰিকা বুলি ক'ব পাৰো where the downs grassland is located Australia যিমান কোৱেশ্চন আছে খুব ইম্পৰ্টেন্ট next is where the Canterbury grassland is located New Zealand what is fathoms গটিকে fathom is an unit fathom is used to measure the depth of the ocean গটিকে পানীৰ গভীৰতা বা সাগৰত পানীৰ গভীৰতা যো আমি জোখাৰ বাবে fathom unit আমি ব্যৱহাৰ কৰো it is an unit ইয়াত দিয়া আছে 1 fathom is equal to what? 1 fathom is equal to 1.8 meter. Very important. Next is what is andesite line? The boundary between continental shelf and the continental slope is known as andesite line. It is what is the name of the highest point of Asia? Mount Everest. 8,840 into 48 হ'ব লাগে 8,848 to 8,850 meter. Here they say what is the lowest point of Asia? Dead Sea. What is the world's largest lake? Caspian Sea. Which river is known as the Sinus or Huanghe or Yellow River? Next I say which river forms the boundary between Russia and China? Amur River. What is the longest river of Asia? Yangtze Kiang River. What is archipelago? Archipelago means ki a group of island is called archipelago. What is the largest archipelago in the world? Indonesia. Very important. Which river is known as the lifeline of Myanmar? Irrawaddy River. What is the most saline water body in Asia? Lake Van in Turkey. What is the highest peak of Japan? Fujiyama. 179 question আছে. Which country is known as the country of canals? Pakistan. Very important. Which country is called as the land of rising sun? Japan. Where the Dead Sea is located? Between Jordan and Israel. It is a landlocked sea. Okay, this is very important. Landlocked sea যদি উদাহৰণ দিব হয় তেতিয়াহ'লে আমি Dead Sea লিখিব লাগে. Next আছে what is the highest point of Africa? Kilimanjaro. Next আছে what is the lowest point of Africa? Lake Assal. Which continent is known as the dark continent? Africa. Where is the Atlas mountain is located? Africa. Where is the Chad and Victoria lake is located? Africa. What is the largest lake of Africa? Lake Victoria. Very important. What is the largest lake of Africa? Lake Victoria. Which river is the longest river of the world? Nile River. Which river cuts equator twice? Congo River. Very important question. Congo River. Victoria Fall located in which river? This is also very important. Zambezi River. Which river cuts the Tropic of Capricorn twice? খুব important question. Capricorn দুবার কাটা riverটোৰ নাম হ'ল Limpopo River. আফ্ৰিকাত আছে. Which country has the longest coastline in the world? Canada. সাগৰৰ লগত সকলোতকৈ দীঘল বাউণ্ডাৰী লাগি আছে কানাডাৰ. What is the name of the boundary between Canada and USA? গতিকে কানাডা আৰু ইউএছএৰ মাজৰ বাউণ্ডাৰীটোৰ নাম হ'ল 49th parallel. খুব বেছি ইম্পৰ্টেণ্ট কুৱেশ্যন. গতিকে নেক্সট আছে what is the largest sweetwater lake in the world? Lake Superior. What is the longest mountain range of the world? Andes mountain range. Andes mountain range ক'ত আছে? South America. Which country is known as the coffee bowl of the world? Very important question. Brazil. What is the name of the driest place on the earth? Atacama Desert. What is the name of the largest rainforest of the world? Amazon rainforest. Which country is known as the land of forest and lakes? Forest and lakes or country বুলি আমি কাক জনা যায়? Finland. What is the name of the world's highest waterfall? Angel Fall in Venezuela on Orinoco River. গতিকে আমি আজি 100টা কুৱেশ্যন ডিছকাছ কৰিলোঁ. টোটেল 200টা কুৱেশ্যন আমি ইতিমধ্যে জিঅ'গ্ৰাফি ডিছকাছ কৰিলোঁ. 500টা কুৱেশ্যনৰ ছিৰিজৰ. গতিকে আমি লাহে লাহে 500টা কুৱেশ্যন ডিছকাছ কৰি ল'ম. গতিকে ভিডিঅ'টো চোৱাৰ বাবে ধন্যবাদ.